Howard Avenue is the beginning of Lancaster City, was the start historically of the first settled home in Lancaster City. So if we can revitalize that neighborhood, bring some of the history and really engage the neighbors that are there and talk about some of the concerns and issues that they have there and really work on the strengths. There's so many strengths on that street.
I've been here for 27 years, so I've seen a lot of changes go on in those 27 years, and I'm excited about the changes I see, the improvements that the city's making. My husband and I are in our 50s, so we're going to retire here, so we're looking forward to changes, and I look forward to just continuing to build relationships with the people that are here.
As I started this process, I would go out and meet with several individuals, and everyone is ready, willing to go, but they just need a little bit of direction and understanding how to form a neighborhood group, or what are the next steps and what are the opportunities and resources that are out there. We applied for a grant through Cities of Service and Bloomberg Philanthropy, and we were one of 10 cities that were awarded this grant. With this grant, we received 2 AmeriCorps Vistas, as well as $25,000 for resident-led initiatives.
I did not feel empowered by the city until this Love Your Block and the block party, and now I feel empowered to see changes happen that I've always looked forward to, which is building strong community and strong neighborhoods.
The Vistas, one of their first projects was to introduce themselves to the individuals on Howard Avenue. So the mayor, myself, and the Vistas canvassed Howard Avenue.
My husband was blown away by the mayor because in the 27 years we lived here, he said he's never had a mayor come down Howard Avenue and introduce herself.
We had a town hall meeting with residents on Howard Avenue again, and discuss what do they envision on having kind of a first step of meeting and greeting their neighbors. Within the group, everyone decided that they wanted to have a block party.
It brought a lot of people around the community together, such as we had a bounce house here for the kids. So everyone had some kind of connections outside of my connections. So I could run around the neighborhood, tell the church, hey, can you guys come out and be a part of this? And I went to my corner stores to pull them in to order food for them for the block party, but then they brought in the bounce house, the police officers and horses.
You know, block parties bring businesses together, people together, neighbors together. It is the greatest form of community engagement and the stepping stone as what can come of this neighborhood. If we continue to have events, should we form a community group? It just brings everyone together. The neighbors coordinated all the donations, coordinated the food, disseminated all of the flyers, knocked on people's doors. We had a professor from F&M that donated a bounce house for the kids and also talked about lead. So we utilize that as educational and understanding what's going on in your neighborhood.
At this point, what developed is I have a list of people that I would like to further contact, and we're talking about maybe meeting often together to talk about next year. We already talked about next year's event.
As we start looking at strong neighborhoods, and the stronger that the neighborhood is, the stronger the community pride is. You'll see a decrease in crime, a decrease in blight, and a decrease in trash.
There's many ways to get to know your neighbors, but a block party is a really great way to bring out neighbors that you might not run into on a day-to-day basis. And for me, it helps to build a stronger neighborhood. And I enjoy meeting my neighbors. I enjoy not just meeting them, I enjoy getting to know them. And I would encourage anyone that's like, how can I see good change in Lancaster or in their neighborhood, is one way would be to pull together and have a block party.
Lancaster's diverse and vibrant neighborhoods are welcoming places that foster connections among our residents. Residents are actively engaged in the day-to-day life of their neighborhoods to create and sustain strong community.